Hi guys, welcome back. In today's session, we are going to talk about the mixed data structure in Python, which is set. So we have discussed about list and tuple in the past tutorial. So we talk about set in this particular tutorial. So uh, in terms of let's talk about the syntax. Right, the syntax for set is something like everything in curly braces. So I'm declaring something here. Okay. And that's it. I've read nose. And I run it. So if you see, we have 6 elements, right? But all 5 elements in this particular string. And when I run it, what the set data structure will do, it will remove the duplicate. So if you see 4 and 4, it will reduce it to 1. So the first characteristic of set is, right, it removes duplicate. It only stores unique values. And it is unordered, like, so it does not have any indexing kind of functionality. So let's say if I try to access, right, let's say mum of whatever 2, so this thing will error out nums of 2. So it will error out, it will say it is not snippable, because what happens, all the data, all the items, right, are stacked anywhere in the memory by the interpreter. So that's the reason it is not indexed this unordered. Like, you cannot do that, right? So we have also seen a couple of methods, right? Standard methods. So we'll see a standard method, what you can add, right? Addition is we just have add number 5 to the string, to the variable nums what we have, right? So if you say 1 3 4 5 3 3 3, so this is right now 5 is added. Similarly, you can remove also. So let's remove v, and I run 143 to delete. And there is also something called as a discard, right? So what discard we do, right? Let's say I do a discard of 3. So it is remove. Right. One important thing while explaining discard, I fail to know, right? Let's say I'm typing something which does not exist under remove method. So, it will immediately error out with a key error saying that, this is something which, does not exist, like this particular key does not exist. So that's one thing you should always remember. It's also one of the things, it is asked in interviews as well, mostly if you're entering into a beginner role, right? So this is one thing which is always, questioned as a part of that. So what we're going to do is there are also no certain operations that we can do, right? Let's say we are taking two strings, uh, two sets, right? I'll take two sets. I'll keep it very simple. 1 2 3. B is equal to 3 4 5. Right? And now what we are going to do is we are going to see the union. So what it will do is, let's say union, you can use create A union D. Yep. So union is nothing but it combines everything, right? Like merging two group of friends, right? So what it will do is it will merge everything. If anything is duplicate, it will only take a union, only one of that. So either you can use that particular sign or you can use risk one area for union. I was just trying to see where there is one unique thing there, right? There is also for intersection we can use something called as print A and B, which is more of an intersection, right? So what is common in both of the groups, right? So it will print that. So the common is 3, both of the groups. That is intersection operation. Similarly, you can do a difference also. So it will do a difference and it will do 1 and 2. So when I say difference, it is what's only in A, right? So 1 is in A, right? 2 is in A, 3 is in A and 3 is in B. 4 is not in A, 5 is not in A, right? So it will only take 1 and proof. I hope that's clear, right? The, there are different methods also, right? As we have seen, like if exist, length, clear, things like that, right? So it becomes easy to make sure, right? We can utilize sets in all such scenarios. So what I want you to do is layer on with this particular set of set data structure, see how things turn around, and also a question for you all, right? How sets can remove duplicates, right? You can play with that functionality as well, right? So this is all it for this tutorial. Now we will return to the next one, and in case if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.